What's up, brothers? Man, what are you struggling with right now? Are you lonely? Good. Retain. Are you socially anxious? Do you have trouble talking to people? Do you get really anxious in group environments? Clam up? Freeze up? Good. Retain. Do you have trouble forming relationships? Do you have trouble connecting with people? Do you have trouble finding friends? Good. Retain. Are you full of fear? Are you full of worry, anxiety about the future? Do you live in a state? You live in a prison in your mind? Good. Retain. Whatever you're going through right now, whatever you're struggling with right now, retaining is going to help that. It's going to give you the power to overcome that. And you see it a lot on the SR community and various people's videos and Reddits and stuff like that, where people say, "Oh, well, retaining isn't going to fix everything for you. It's not the magic pill. It's not the magic cure." And it's true. I mean, it really is true. There's definitely more work that has to go into it. There's other things that have to go into it. But SR, we can't get away from the fact that retention is the base block. It's the building block. It's what gives you the power. You are cultivating your energy. You're cultivating the life force within you that gives you the ability to go out and make the changes in your life. And so if that's not there, I know for me, that has never been there. I've never been able to be consistent with SR. And so finding some consistency now, I can see that is what gives you the power to go out and do the things you need to do to change your life, to find fulfillment, to find purpose, all that stuff. So any problem that you're facing right now, just know that retention is going to help you with that. It has to. You're building up this energy. You're building up this pure energy within you that's just going to leak out and not leak out of you, but it's going to build up in you, and it's going to cause a lot of good changes in you. And so we have to keep that in mind. I know it gets, when we're relapsing a lot, when we're not quite, like, we can't get a hold of this journey yet, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're still going through a lot of relapses, a lot of struggle, a lot of it's easy to cope and be like, man, okay, well, retention, this is really hard. So, like, maybe retention is not the be all end all. It's not, it's not everything. It's not, and it's easy to get like that. It's easy to start justifying it like that, and don't hear what I'm not saying here. There's a certain truth to, like, oh, don't just retain and sit around all day and that kind of stuff. But what I'm saying is, on the other hand, don't take away from retention either, because this is the building block for everything. This is the power builder. This is the generator. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what's gonna, man, like, I just know from my life is, like, anything else I tried never worked. I never had the consistency in life. I never had the energy to stick with anything in life. I never had the drive, the focus, nothing like that. And it wasn't until, like, I started getting some consistency on SR that stuff, that I could have some success in other areas of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was so drained. I was so hopeless and without direction, without purpose. I was just such a shell of myself, in so much fear and so much anxiety, that I couldn't do anything else, man. Like, I couldn't put forth enough focus or energy in any direction to get anything moving or going for me, And so, but I don't know, like, I'm just really trying to emphasize the importance of SR, and, like, how this is one of the fundamental practices for us. And if you're seeing issues in your life right now, and you know that you've been in this addiction for a long time, like, I want you to have hope. I want you to see a future where those things get solved. And, like I said before, it's not like they're going to get solved because of retention. Sorry, man, there's gnats everywhere, dude. Anyways, still keep going. But the act of retention itself isn't going to be what fixes it, but it's going to give you the energy. It's going to give you power to move forward. And Man, these gnats are crazy, bro. Maybe I'll pick a different location next time. But it's going to give you the power, dude, to go forward and do what needs to be done in your life. And man, just think of, I know a lot of times for me, it's like I could always envision myself doing things. I always had like dreams and goals and things that, man, that'd be nice to do. But it's like I would try to do them and I would just wouldn't have the energy that everybody else has. It would be such a struggle for me. It would be so much more difficult for me to do than other people, um, any kind of sports, anything like that. Like I just ran out of gas so much faster. Like I didn't enjoy things. I could never push myself, which is what is needed in order to be great at things. So I'd always get left behind. I wasn't as into things as other people. I would always get bored of things way quicker than other people. And so if that's you, if you relate to that, like just know, man, just know that it's coming for you. Like keep retaining, keep cultivating this life force. Keep, if you're in the middle of your streak right now, if you're like, 20, 30, 40 days in, or, however long, and you're just thinking like, man, I got so much issues in my life. Like you're at that phase where SR brings up, like it puts in your focus, it puts in your vision, like things that are lacking in your life and where you need to grow and where pretty much everything that's wrong with you. SR shows you everything that's wrong with you, and it makes it so you can't run from it. And so I just want you to know that if you're in the phase right now where you're seeing everything and you're just, how messed up you are, and you know what I'm saying? Like you just beat yourself up a lot, try to relax on that and just try to know that better days are coming, man. It's inevitable. If you are retaining your sexual energy, if you're retaining your seed, that, man, just give it time. Your body's going to reset. Your mind's going to reset. Your dopamine receptors in your brain, like things, you're going to find more pleasure. Things are going to be more enjoyable for you. Like that stuff's going to come. Once you have your energy back, man, once you have this life force flowing back within you, anything is possible, man. Like everything you've dreamed about that you've wanted to do, anything that you've had goals for, but you just never had the drive to do it. You just couldn't get yourself to do it. You couldn't, I don't know. It always gets mistaked for laziness, or always gets mistaked for this guy just has no drive. This guy's, but it's like, I just couldn't do it. I just didn't have that life force in me, So I just want to encourage you, man, just to keep going and keep battling, keep fighting, keep struggling. Sometimes this journey is a grind and it can be brutal, but we just have to, it's like we just keep our mind on the future. Like we don't, not looking forward to specific things, but like just knowing that better days are coming. And it's inevitable with this life force building up within us, with this energy that is building up and is going to direct us and guide us, So I love you guys, man. I just want to encourage you that don't give up. I know a lot of you are deep in your streaks right now. A lot of you are just grinding it out. And especially, I got to keep saying this because this was important for me, especially if you have been in this addiction for a long time, or you went really hard for however long, and another thing also, if you started at a very young age, that this is going to take some time to get out of, I think people I speak to are the ones like me, where it's like, it wasn't like my first few streaks. If I got to 30, 60 days and I didn't really see much change, I gave up, because I'm like, I'd see all these success stories of people. It's like, man, once I hit 30 days, I had so much energy and all this female attraction and everything. I had all this stuff going for me and my whole life was changing. Like that never happened for me, dude. Like it took me a while before I started seeing change. It took me a lot of streaks, a lot of smaller streaks built up. And so I just want to encourage the guys who are going through that right now, just to stick it out, because it's going somewhere, It's going somewhere. Don't ever give up. I love you guys. Take care.